Hey everybody, it's Mark Wiggins again, your roving report on the red carpet at the cover song contest. I'm here with Mr. Roy.
That's correct.
Roy, what's going on? Nice to meet you.
Oh man, it's going great.
All right, Mr. Roy, I got a lot of questions because I got to hear you perform in rehearsal the day, unfairly so. You're from Houston.
Yes, sir.
Were you singing country-ish?
I do write some country stuff too. I do a little bit of country. Yeah.
Now that sounded amazing. So tell everybody, the audience out here, about yourself and how you got involved with this project.
Oh man, well I'm originally from Beaumont, Texas, and then dipped over to Houston, Texas, and have always just had a passion and love for music. And came across this contest. Usually that's what I do. I kind of look for different competitions to compete in. So I got back into music after COVID, and I saw this, and I was immediately just, yes, Motown. Let's go for it.
Now, it was a unique type of competition. I've never heard of such.
It was all new to me as well.
So you
surprised.
You pick a Motown song, and you flip it over to make it your own, with your own. So you composed it again. Is that what it's called, composing?
Yeah, you do a whole new arrangement of it.
Arrangement. That's what I'm looking for.
So just got a chance to take. I did Nothing's Too Good for My Baby, and that song it was a very fast-paced deal, and I was like, well, let's kind of smooth it out a little bit and play around with it, put a little neo soul to it, and the lyrics just lend it so well to it. And then once I found like the right sound to kind of couple along with it, it was a no-brainer. And on top of the fact, it was like I wanted to pick something that was kind of stand out from like every other Stevie Wonder song, because this was like, wait a minute, Stevie did this, so I like that it was unique in that fact.
It was definitely unique. I love the way you arranged it. Just again, watching the rehearsal, and how difficult is it to come up to a new environment? Here you are. We got a whole group of people, band musicians, experts in the field. Let's be clear. They're amazing.
Absolutely.
And to be able to try to direct them to what you want to do.
Man,
how hard was that?
It's a daunting task, but I think there's also that brotherhood and kinship between musicians. Like if it's a good musician and the music speaks for itself, you can kind of get in and vibe with it, and that was the same thing I was able to do with the band, and just get in and just kind of like, all right, this is how we want to work out, and it worked out amazingly. So I love it.
I love the fact that they're professionals, right? So they don't want to not perform well. So you're always open to even some of the feedback I was hearing. It wasn't a critique. They were like, we need it. We want the feedback, because how can we get this right for you? Because we're gonna be good. It's you got to make this work for you.
It makes it so much better that they want to spotlight you as the artist and make sure that we spotlight the song as well.
Yes.
So just having that care into it is it's amazing. It's nothing like working with professionals.
Right. Now, as it pertains to home and your personal career, you sing a lot in Houston. You travel a lot, or?
So actually, as I said before, I do a lot of app competitions. I've been active on a lot of different like social media apps specifically for music, and I've amassed like a strange underground following there.
Really? Tell me more about that. I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, so there's a few apps that are out there. One that I came across was called Rap Chat. So I originally went in doing rap, but then I started kind of dabbling in and bringing in the vocal portion into it, and it just completely blew people's mind from it, and it helped me get a music video shoot in LA.
Oh wow. Got
me out to Atlanta to do more press release stuff like this, all the whole deal, and just got people like hearing my music and interested in it, and just networking and getting involved with a lot of different other producers that are out there that are looking for artists to pair with their music and get into the studio. So that was my push. So now, when I get back home, I was like, okay, I can go and start booking these extra gigs and just getting to be in front of it and just enjoy making music, man. That's what I love.
Right. Now, what is your favorite song that you've written? One of your most favorite songs?
Oh man, wow, that is a tough one. I would have to say "Blessed." I did a song called "Blessed" that's out on streaming. That was the one I actually wanted to do the music video for it.
Okay.
And people like really enjoyed it. I had no plans of it actually going anywhere. It was kind of a personal thing. But just talking about just the fact of how being blessed by God through the music, and the blessing with my family, and just my wife being able to keep me in line when I kind of get on my edgy side, and it just means it's a very personal song, and I was glad that I was able to share it with so many other people.
If you are fortunate and blessed enough to rock this when it's concert,
oh man,
What happens to you if you win this contest?
Oh, what happened? It just further fuels me as an artist to be able to, one, provide more for my family through the craft and through the gift that I've been given from God. And it just solidifies a lot of the things that I prayed for, and be able to like, okay, now I can actually invest a little bit more into the home studio stuff, pay a couple of bills too, and all
Understood,
that. So
understood.
it's an amazing opportunity. And like I said, it would just be a tremendous blessing to my family and their career going forward.
All right, so the follow-up question is, what happens in case you don't win? You stop, you go back to work, back to living on Amazon, what you gonna do?
No, man. It's never a stop thing. Mine is just my story getting even back into music. I had to pause for a long time, and the doors opened for me to get back into it. So my father, before he passed, he said, hey, make sure you use your talent. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. All
right. Any last shouts out before you get off? Anything you want to say?
Oh, man. Definitely got to give major shouts out to the Rap Chat family, to all of my friends that have been my day ones, and, of course, to my wife. Thank you for sticking through the craziness, and to my mom and to my dad. I love you. Thank y'all for always being a support.
And where can we find you online? You got any socials?
You can find me on Instagram at The Real King Creole, and from there it would take you everywhere you need to go. King Creole on Spotify, anywhere that you find music, that's where I'll be at.
All right, there it is. You heard it first here. Thank you, sir.